this, I attack that. Choose up, Lil John, I'm finna pack him. When it comes to my bitch, I'm straight active. Dirt ball in the coupe, smoking cat piss. Lil' bitch. Think I got a sense for a MOSHPIT. Like some ground, make a bitch think she pop in. And I keep a gun for it.
There's a difference between an artist having fans and an artist having believers. And after seeing Baby Keem live in Oakland for the casino show, I finally understood why PgLang moves different. Because this wasn't just a concert. This felt like culture in real time. Meanwhile, there's another side of hip hop right now that feels manufactured, defensive, weirdly bitter. And that's where the comparison starts. Not just Keem versus Drake, but two completely different energies surrounding music itself. So join me as we examine culture versus make-believe.
Of all the rah rah rah, I'm not finna slide if your block hot. Big rock, then he's a shooter. Heard him talking about the hacks, no computer. Yeah, I got fame. Yeah, I got fame.
What it do, Fame family? What it do? It's your boy, I Got Fame, and we're back again. And this one's gonna be fun because I recently went to the Baby Keem casino show in Oakland, and it was amazing. It was amazing, and I got the idea to make this video because there's been a lot of rhetoric around the ICE agent and a lot of people hating on the music, but there's a reason why. There's a reason why that guy put out 3 albums and it's been lackluster. And so that's what we're going to get into today. And honestly, I really just wanted to talk about one of the craziest live performances I've seen in a minute. Baby Keem's casino show in Oakland. Now, I'm sure you saw the thumbnail and you think that this is going to be a different type of video, but you came to the right place. So relax. Now, I've been to enough concerts to know when I'm watching something elevated versus when I'm watching a Spotify playlist with LED screens. What PgLang is building is intentional. Even in a smaller venue, the presentation felt massive, not because of pyrotechnics, not because they basically brought Las Vegas to a stage, but because they understand atmosphere. They understand pacing. They understand identity. And most importantly, they understand the audience they cultivated. Now, I just got to say, yeah. So that reminds me, I got to be honest with you. Oakland, I believe, was the perfect place for this show. The crowd wasn't there because TikTok told them to be. People were there because they live with this music. You could feel it even before Keem walked out. Everybody knew the deep cuts. Everybody knew the transitions. Nobody was standing there filming themselves fake rapping for Instagram stories like they were auditioning to become an NPC in a Drake comment section. This crowd came to lose their mind. And the second the intro started, that shit was over. Now, we're going to have a discussion here. A real discussion about two sides. But before we get into the serious stuff, let me break down the playlist. Keem starting with No Security into Casino was genius. That opening basically tells the audience this is not going to be a normal rap show. Keem performs with controlled chaos, which is the best way I can describe it. Most rappers perform at the crowd, and Keem performs with the crowd. The lighting felt gritty. It was dark most of the time. The bass was disgusting in the best way possible. Every transition felt cinematic. PgLang really has the ability to make minimalism feel larger than life. It's almost anti-mainstream while still feeling huge. Pause. And that's hard to pull off. Pause. These songs early in the set established the tone immediately. Stats had the venue shaking.
Keem is being highly dangerous, Lord, keep me strong. Welcome to the casino, it's the day we all waited on. The conscience I possess for the exes that never moved on. You understand the foundation of the castle's built on. TVs on the ground so I can't sit calm. Back when my favorite white boy had a good song. Inspired by the ones that inspired bees to build valleys. All the troops in the dark alleys, patiently waiting for the day to feed. Serving dinner to the dope fiend and then the child eats alone.
Good Flirts brought that melodic chaos Keem does so well.
Now, Oakland, I know my name is Baby Keem. Keem, I see you, two phone Baby Keem. My grandma call me Baby. And this is, you stood
And I Am Not a Lyricist live, completely different experience. That's another thing about Keem. His music, it breathes live. Some artists make songs for the algorithm. Keem makes songs that mutate in concert settings. The crowd becomes part of the production. Like Vent was absolute insanity. That was probably one of the loudest crowd reactions of the night. Okay, the second largest crowd reaction of the night. And what stood out to me was how diverse the audience actually was. You had skaters, you had hip hop heads, you had artsy weirdos, streetwear kids, metal looking dudes, college kids, women screaming every lyric. People from completely different backgrounds unified by the music. Now that's culture, not demographic farming, not rage bait, not identity politics disguised as music discussion, just genuine connection through art. But let's shift a little bit, because what's happening now, this discussion about Drake and his relevancy or lack thereof. Now, this is where people are probably going to get mad. And by all means, if this upsets you, please let me have it. Leave your comments below and let's have a discussion. But this needs to be said. There's a very noticeable difference between Baby Keem's fan base and Drake's fan base. And no, I'm not talking about popularity. Drake is one of the biggest pop artists ever. Nobody's debating numbers. I'm talking about energy. Keem fans feel attracted to experimentation, creativity, and individuality. Drake fans increasingly feel attracted to resentment culture. And I know somebody's typing already.
In rap, it's always gonna be Drake. It's always gonna be Drake. I just gotta let you know. Future? They got no goddamn allegiance to no Future. They're like, I love Future's music. He's definitely one of the GOAT. But Drake's music is like, Drake music is like a diary. It's like a fucking rule book. Drake's music is therapeutic. Yo, Drake's music is different, bro. Like, y'all hip hop niggas, y'all stand no chance. I'm sorry to tell y'all, no chance. In terms of how much I like his music versus y'all. So if y'all get into a lyrical squabble, a song for song squabble, put it like this, and I love Ye, I'm still going Drake. I'm sorry. Now, objectively, if I have to say a verses, I'm going to say I think Ye got the verses. I do think he got the verses.
But think about it. Look at online discourse surrounding Drake over the last few years. As a matter of fact, over the last few months, it's less about music, more about defending status, defending ego, defending alpha male aesthetics. A lot of Drake's modern online fan culture revolves around this weird, hyper defensive mentality where criticism automatically becomes jealousy. And the community surrounding him, a lot of overlap with red pill rhetoric, incel adjacent talking points, fake luxury obsession, performative masculinity. It becomes less I love music and more I attach my identity to this celebrity. And that's dangerous territory for art, because now the music becomes secondary to tribalism. Now let's talk about why Keem feels different, because Baby Keem fans don't even look the same. That's the thing. There isn't one mold. There isn't one aesthetic template. There isn't one worldview. People connect through the unpredictability, the weirdness, the experimentation, the honesty. Even songs like Orange Soda or Trademark USA have personality bleeding through every second.
Make some fucking noise for yourselves right now. Yeah, bitch. When it comes to my bitch, I'm straight. Dirt all in the cool. Hold up. Tell your best friend. Hey, no bitch. Tell your best friend.
Keem feels human, messy in the best way possible. And PgLang amplifies that identity instead of sanding it down for mass corporate appeal. That authenticity creates healthier fan culture. People come together because they genuinely enjoy the art, not because they need validation from belonging to some online army. Now, let's keep going with the set list, because coming up, this middle section of the concert was incredible. Highway 95 especially hit different live. And you could feel the emotional weight in the room. And this is where Keem separates himself from a lot of newer artists. He understands dynamics. Not every song needs to be maximum energy all the time. He lets moments breathe. That patience creates impact. PgLang performances almost feel curated like film. Every section has intention.
Las Vegas is truly America's favorite playground.
I got a lot of good ones, motherfucking good.
And then the second Range Brothers started. Yeah. The venue detonated.
I appreciate y'all for real.
And obviously, family ties.
What the fuck is about to happen right now?
Pandemonium, 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 pandemonium. Oakland, do you know what the fuck is about to happen right now?
Was one of the biggest moments of the night. That record is already iconic, but that moment and how Keem sets it up, that moment was iconic. If you were there, or if you've been to one of Keem's shows and he sets up family ties, it gives you goosebumps. But hearing hundreds of people scream every word together, different experience entirely. And again, the crowd felt unified through excitement, not ego, not posturing, just pure love for this music. So ending with 16 and then into No Blame was honestly perfect.
Your mama's name was Joan. Your daddy's name was Frank. They call you Little Star. Oh, you'll never love me. So why won't fly like birds? You ain't got no one to hold you. You don't got no one to care. You don't understand me. Nobody wants you anywhere.
When the police say it down, grandma told me, God, I'm not gonna live without you. I'm never ashamed, mama. Always felt the same about you. We come from strange waters. Why you putting hands on me? I just wanna play with toys. You know, grandma fighting for me. They don't blame you, mama.
That final stretch felt emotional without becoming corny. And walking out of that venue, I kept thinking about how rare it is to see artists still building culture instead of just managing celebrity. And that's what PgLang feels like right now. A creative ecosystem, not content farming, not rage engagement, not algorithmic worship, actual artistic vision. So to give you some final thoughts, at the end of the day, this isn't about saying one artist should exist and another shouldn't, although we're seeing the self-destruction of one of those artists. But this is about recognizing the difference between fan bases built around artistry versus fan bases built around identity warfare online. Baby Keem's Oakland casino show reminded me why live music still matters. Because for a couple hours, nobody cared about internet debates. Nobody cared about stan wars. Nobody cared about Twitter psychology degrees. People were just there, sweating, screaming lyrics, experiencing music together, experiencing a moment together. And honestly, that feels more valuable now than ever. So I will urge some of you who decided to watch this video and you're probably not a fan of a Baby Keem or even a Kendrick Lamar or PgLang. If you are a Drake fan and you're going through it, there's people you can talk to.
Stop it. Get some help.
But all jokes aside, I think maybe it's time. Maybe it's time you experienced other artists. because Drake, he's not cutting it anymore. Maybe he does need to go independent, or maybe he just needs to go away for a while. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments who has the healthier fan base right now in hip hop, and who you think has the most toxic fan base. And if you were there at the Oakland show, tell me your favorite moment of the night. I had fun with y'all, and until next time, peace and love.
Motherfucking celebration in Oakland.